For deeper analysis, we're joined by Pakistan, Afghanistan and security affairs analyst, Mr. Zahir Shah Sherazi, live from Peshawar. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Sherazi. Again, we've seen a series of terrorist attacks in KPK, including Bajor, and now this deadly attack on police in Hangu. What is driving this renewed wave of violence?
Well, thank you very much. I think the way the militants are now trying to penetrate the major cities, it has becoming quite dangerous. Earlier, we had been witnessing attacks in the bordering provinces like in the northern Waziristan area, in South Waziristan, in Bajor, Mohman. But now, with the passage of time, we have seen that these militants have started penetrating deeply inside the settled area, which is worrisome. One of the factors is that in the last stream of terrorism, about 20 years back, the militants used to target the local leaders, they used to target the police, the peace committee, and now they have again started following the same pattern. We have reports that in Swat, they have targeted at least 5 people of the peace committee and they were killed. Police officer was also killed. Then there was an attack on the suburbs of Peshawar, the provincial capital, in the outskirts of Peshawar, that was also repulsed by the security forces. Why the police is targeted, actually the police force is the visible one. It is the first line of defense against the militants' intrusion when they are inside the population. And the reason they could not be sorted out because they have local sympathizers there, they have local supporters there who are providing them shelter, who are providing them logistics. So this is becoming very dangerous. And the way the Pakistani government had planned the National Action Plan, it was very much designed to carry out terrorist, whip out the terrorists living inside the main population area, the main populated area. So I think Pakistan has to go for a full-fledged action if they really wanted to, neutralize these terrorists and whip them out. Because otherwise, if they started targeting the major cities, that would give a very wrong and a very fearful message to the world.
So what additional steps should Pakistan take to strengthen border security and the protection of civilians and also security personnel?
The major issue is now, you must have heard today, the provincial government officials, they were criticizing the Federation for their policies, and it is because what they alleged, because of the Federation's policies, these issues are propping up and the militants are now knocking at the doors of the provincial capital. But actually this is totally wrong. I think the National Action Plan was agreed upon by all the political parties, especially which are ruling in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province and in the center. So there is no question that why military action should not be taken against these militants. I think multi-pronged strategies going on, intelligence-based operations are going on, especially in the surrounding of Peshawar. Last night there was a huge IOB carried out in Khyber agency where more than 20 militants were killed. Also in Bajor, in Banu and in the northern area, the operations are going on. But actually what is likely to be done, the provincial government and the federal government, they should be on one page. If the government in KP and the central and the tribal district, they are opposing the operation, that would be a serious issue. Now the provincial government is also coming up with a solution that they wanted to negotiate, they wanted to have peace talks, but that is not viable because the peace talks and the peace negotiations have been tried for almost more than 2 decades. We could not find a solution to those. Now the provincial government is also saying they are having their own provincial action plan, but what would be that plan? So what I believe is all the political parties, all the institutions, they should have been on one page. The police is the main target of the militants, and I think the police should be strengthened. The counter-terrorism department should be strengthened. And apart from that, across the border in Afghanistan, the things are heating up, and Pakistan is again feeling the heat of those attacks.
Mr. Sherazi, thank you so much for being with us on Asia One.